My focus recently has been support buybacks. I've been kind of avoiding some of the blue sky breakout trades. And so this past week I had kind of 4 different support buybacks. First one was this Micron, this MU. Again, we had a very good trade in AMD. That went very well, and Micron kind of fell off the map. Bought up through this Micron through 72. Following day had a nice little move where it looked like it was actually going to get some legs behind it. Came right back. And again, like you mentioned, these kind of support buy trades, they're not as perfect as kind of buying those breakouts. And I wasn't really going to give this verse. I didn't really want to give it verse 68 after it quickly came back. Still now, it's still kind of trading a little bit higher, but I was fine with taking that off break even. Another one was this STZ. Again, we saw it coming into support versus like kind of 210 area. Bought up through 216. And again, similar with this MU, the next day got a little bit of follow through, but not much. So this is, again, not something where this thing went, kind of $1.50, $2 in my favor, but I'm giving it $10 worth of room or, $8 worth of room. It's just not really in my favor. This is another one, just took it off break even. And again, if I traded it properly, I would basically be getting stopped out tomorrow for that $8 loss. So those were 2 trades I was completely okay with just attempting that support buyback, but they just weren't ready. The 2 that had been working, and this kind of goes along with your story with kind of Roku when you try adding too quickly to it. Kind of similar with this match and then this alarm. Match, again, very good. I got a decent support buy up through this 135 versus kind of this 128, which has been like major support in the name. Again, the more attempts that the name has in major support, the more likely it's going to break lower. And we don't really want to see it perfectly touch 128. That major support. The more likely it's going to hit that and you can buy that price, the more likely it's just going to get smoked lower. So it was good to kind of see it hold there quickly and kind of bounce back up. And the next little spot that I was keeping an eye on was this 142, kind of 145 area to add to it. And today I got triggered in up through that 142. And this is just reminding me of that Roku where, maybe this I shouldn't have added just yet. Maybe I should have just kept that 135 stock and let it trade a little bit more. But I did add to it. And if it does want to continue higher, I will look to add the 145, but I'll probably give it some time. I don't think if this goes tomorrow, I'll be just kind of blindly adding to it. So this is the name that I'm still in. And then this ALRM, Alarm Holdings, very similar to Match. It came into this major support, this 75 area. It was sold off 11 days in a row after earnings, came into support. We had that little kind of like doji at low, and it was a very simple trade. We want to buy above that high day with the stop below that prior low a day, and that was the trade. I bought up through 78 versus 75. It was $3 risk. Nice little move, a little 5-6 point move in my favor. And as it started to pull back in, it held 80, and I wanted to kind of buy through that high, that 83 area. So again, similar with Match, I added it to it today. Maybe with both these, maybe they were too early. Time will tell on that. But these were just two support buybacks that are currently working, while the other 2 didn't work, and just trying to add more to the ones that are working and get rid of the ones that aren't.